First this.
Barack Obama calls it spreading the wealth. Joe Biden calls higher taxes patriotic. Joe the plumber said it sounded to him like socialism.
All right, well, Sarah Palin taking aim at one Barack Obama. She says this is no time to experiment with socialism. Syndicated columnist Michelle Malkin says she has a point. Michelle, what is the point here?
Well, the point is that the American people have a visceral disgust with left-wing politicians who rub their hands with glee in public and lecture taxpayers about how redistributing wealth is good for everyone. This is not something that mainstream politicians say out loud. And, you know, there's that old definition of a gaffe being a politician accidentally telling the truth. And Joe the plumber got Obama to tell the truth.
Do you think, though, that it comes at a time, Michelle, when the Republican candidate, John McCain, while not espousing the type of redistribution of wealth that you talk about, he has espoused more government spending, $300 billion rescue for mortgages, $50+ billion in added stimulus. So that part, the spending part, what some argue the socialist part, is alive and well.
Well, you know, Neil, that I do agree with you, and I have been very outspoken about McCain's inching towards socialism. So this obviously is the fly in the rhetorical ointment of the McCain-Palin campaign when they go after Barack Obama's socialist roots. But there is a huge difference between these two campaigns, even if both are tilting towards socialism and under a Bush White House with Republican cooperation aiding and abetting the Nancy Pelosi's and Harry Reid's of the world, getting us towards that socialist vision. But look, there's no question that Barack Obama has been steeped in and marinated with the socialist ethos from the time he studied at Columbia University and through his days at Acorn and with his dalliances with the far-left New Party. And none of those things ever get attention in the mainstream media, and they should. And the other point, too, Neil, is that this resonates so much with audiences at these McCain-Palin rallies, at the one in Colorado Springs today and over the weekend, and ever since Joe the plumber came onto the scene and called a socialist spade a spade. It is something that people want to hear the McCain-Palin ticket to talk more about.
Well, and you notice that they didn't like the message, so they went and hacked Joe, the messenger. But I'm wondering where it all goes. I mean, it's undeniable to me that the direction seems to be with the pendulum swinging back toward more government, higher taxes, more regulation. Maybe these markets and their performances have prompted all of that. But what do you think we have to look forward to?
Well, maybe it comes down to a question of at what speed. Are we going to apply the brakes slightly? And in that case, you have to put faith in McCain, despite his vote for this massive socialist bailout, that he wouldn't do any more harm than has already been done? Or do you want to put the pedal to the metal even more and put your trust in Barack Obama, who makes no apologies for those policies?
Well, the good thing is this could then be your last birthday, Michelle, is in a free market country. Right?
I'm celebrating my freedom while I can. Thanks,
Happy
Neil.
birthday. Thank you, Michelle, very much. Michelle Malkin.